From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Late that time, it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Fights that. That one away, still 1-2. On the ground, right. Right side to first.
Oh.
1 out in the top of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of the season, they could be playing October baseball.
And
1-1.
Mookie takes.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves,
1
and
ball,
everything else you can
2
think
strikes.
of.
Turns and fires to Betts.
Inside,
Way
ball 2.
inside. One out, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Kepler makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That is third.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
No ball.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Got it. Swinging. Dodgers down in order. The Twins coming up, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Minnesota. And on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. That one kicks away from the catcher. Castro into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. And that's in the dirt. Runner at second, nobody out. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, the last place you want to miss with the splitter is near the top of the zone like that, because it pretty much doesn't do anything, stays flat. But hey, it worked that time, you got away with it. But sometimes the complete opposite of what you're expecting or what you're looking for can be effective, even if it's not a quality pitch like that one right there.
Edouard Julien now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that one is lifted in the air. Outman sizing this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you've got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch of the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
Man on second, 2 down.
Full count.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds, and it's a full count. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The catcher,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That just misses, and that's ball 1. And a good eye there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's the strike. And another ball.
Yeah, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have his...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Twins strand a pair. We played an inning, no score. Back at Target Field, second inning set to go. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Lopez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. It doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra to plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Perfect.
Inside, and it hit him.
Well, I'm just happy to see that got him in the shoulder instead of up a little higher. That was so close to being dangerous.
One gone, runner at first. The batter now will be Will Smith. Second inning here, no score. Misses. That's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Well, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
James Outman at the plate with two away. Swings through that one. Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Muncy rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Ball one there. And strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Leads at the bumper with a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That clips the corner.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And another ball.
2-1.
High fly ball out to center field. Outman should have this one. And out number 1 on the grab. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one missing low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one finds the zone. And the count is 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Take the base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Carlos Santana batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. Got it by him for the K.
Batting number.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 outs.
Hey.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. And it skips into dirt.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. Bounce to third. Muncy. Save.
He made safe.
And that'll do
He's
it.
out.
So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's Jason Hayward. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. On the ground. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Edman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Off the mark there. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Inside 3-2 the count. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. Here's Mookie to hit. Betts in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 2 outs, base is empty. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third. This is Willie Castro. The right-hander back to work. Pitches in the dirt. 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
That one outside, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Farmer. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that.
Runner on the go. Pitches low.
1 ball, 1
and
strike.
safe. It's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The pitch. And another ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Had him way out front of the slur. Edouard Julien getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Though Chris through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That misses the zone. 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. First and second, 1 out. Here's Byron Buxton.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Wouldn't chase that time. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And a swing and a miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that'll load the bases.
Gosh, another walk. And this one, man, he is having.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. J.P. Fire-Eyes.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
The 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Edman. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back in Minnesota, here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. We're specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Buxton moves under it, and there's 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And a foul ball. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Once he digs in. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug, these type of home run totals. 2 down, nobody on. And he swings over the top there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
2 outs.
That's ball 2.
And that is that. 1. Bottom 4. Now batting Max Kepler. The pitch. And a base hit right there. And aboard on the leadoff single. Safe at second with a leadoff double. The
Clearly, he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Going to go 1-2.
Man, that was pretty close right there.
2 strikes.
All tied up here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Santana swings through it for strike 1. Next pitch is downstairs. 1 out, the runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in the dirt. 2-1.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 gone. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
2 balls.
I love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself in a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Good job to fight that one off.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That one way outside, and it's 1-2. Outside.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To the mid, struck him out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And the pitchers are looking to have a strike out per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And another ball.
You got
2
balls,
down, nobody
1
on.
strike.
And we're at the top of the 5th. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
That's outside. And 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Gone. They go back to back. Third home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Late on that fastball. The other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Willie Castro. Clips the corner. And that is strike 1.
Well, these Twins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first with 1 gone. Edouard Julien. The next Ryan Brazier taking over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's a big power threat. Byron Buxton. That one misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're still down. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Foul ball. Freeman, a former MVP, a member of the 2000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The wind and the pitch. On the ground right side, and that chance handled.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the
Nobody
count.
out, runner at first. On the ground left side, 6. It's in and out of his glove to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And it's into the gap. Here comes Freddie around third. He scores, and they lead by 3. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And up to the plate is Will Smith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Smoke to the left. This looks like extra bases. Muncy on his horse around third. Throws to second. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Pablo Lopez done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book is on him yet. We'll be right back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brock Stewart. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And here is James Outman, 1 for 2. Just missed. And there's a ball.
2-0.
That's in for a strike.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Now left.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and it's 1
ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch in the dirt. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back at Target Field, bottom of the 6th. Now it's going to be Ryan Jeffers. And a pitch. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down. Max Kepler at the plate. He swings and fouls 1 off. Next offering is downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And that's outside. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Wallner in the box again. Takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count.
Ball,
In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That one almost got him. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the Twins go 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. And a pitch. Late on that fastball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Obi Milner warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Oker also throwing. Bounce to the left side. Castro. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So the batting order turns over. Tommy Edman at the plate. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Mookie now. Slice down the right side. One down, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Buxton sizing it up. And there are 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Way
Nope,
high
1-0.
there. And it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
It's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. Back in Minnesota, set for the last half of the seventh. And now for the Twins, Carlos Santana. Pulls that one foul.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
This one lifted in the air, left field. One away.
Now batting, left fielder
Trevor Larned, the next Twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Bounce to the right. And foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second. Looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Castro stands in now and watches strike one. Up the middle, on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him, and that'll do it. Twins retired in short order. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Steven Oker gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Max Muncy at the dish. Here comes a pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith, 1 for 3. First pitch, not close. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Hobie Milner, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Outman, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
No ball.
The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one missed. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Kyle Farmer. And that one goes foul. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Good eye right there. Just off the inside edge. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
1-1.
That clips a corner.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. You're going to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there.
Edman zips it to first. That takes care of Buxton. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 6-1. And that's a double.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles on a swing like that.
And 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Obi Milner.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And another ball. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Milner, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys, but Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Wouldn't chase that time.
And it's flip a coin, because the good thing is that you can bring a guy like this in with the bases loaded and not worry about walking in a run. But on the other side, if he gives up one of those homers, it counts for 4.
Off balance throw in time. 2 up, 2 down.
The shortstop, Tommy Edman.
And first offering is fouled off. Milner, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ground ball right side. Julian sends it to first, And Betts is set down. And that's the third out. So the Dodgers leave one. They lead it, though, 6-1. Back at Target Field. And now the DH, Matt Wallner.
Hey.
And there's the strike. On the ground right side. He handles it himself. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Now back.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball. Brazier is just one strike away. Pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And that'll fall for a base hit. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. Fastball for a strike. That's inside. 1-1. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And he dives back in time.
2 balls.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 2 outs. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4. So first and second with 2 outs. Kyle Farmer, the next Twin up to hit. The Twins down 5, trying to battle back here in the 3rd and final game of the series. They're down to their final strike. In the dirt, 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
6-1 is your final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.